The birthday challenges are out, and I have got all of the locations of the birthday cakes for you, as well as a guide for the other challenges as well, and the rewards that you can earn during this event. Alright guys, welcome back to another Fortnite video, and in this one, it is time to go over the birthday cake locations and the birthday challenges in full, so you guys know how to get them done in the fastest way possible, how to get the rewards, and of course we're going to be starting with those birthday cakes. Oh, and then finally we're going to talk about all of the changes during this event. So it's going to be a very fun video. Hit that like button down below if you find this helpful, as well as leave a comment of what skin you are using right now. For me, it is the Black Knight. But on top of that, if you also appreciate this guide, use code TheLlamaSir in the item shop because it helps me out a ton. Now, without further ado, let's get on into it with the first challenge I want to cover, and that is the dance in front of different birthday cakes challenge, which is probably the toughest challenge. But yeah, we got 10 locations here, so getting into it with the first one. All right, guys, so yeah, here we are in game. I wanted to go into replay to show you these because it is easier to show you these in replay, and then you guys can just head into like solo or something like that. I do recommend solo, and we'll talk about that later. But either way, getting into it with the first location, let's go through these in like a big circle around the map. But yeah, the first one that I found is over here near Lonely Lodge, or actually right in Lonely Lodge. As you can see, it is right here on top of this part of Lonely Lodge, the one sort of next to the cabin. You go over here, there's like this bit of a rocky spot with a cave. You go on top of here, and as you can see, there's a birthday cake right there for you to dance at. So that's a good location to start, right on the edge of the map, sort of. After that, then this next one is a little bit far away. They are fairly spread out around the map, so you know it's going to probably take multiple games to get to. But as we move on here, as you can see, this next one is at Loot Lake, right near the middle of Loot Lake, but actually more towards the north side of it. But yeah, this one is on top of this little rocky piece with like the campfire and stuff like that, and again right out in the open. So yeah, should be fairly easy to find. There is where the second one is. But moving on here to the third one, this one is at Pleasant Park. There was one at Pleasant Park for like the first birthday challenges, so this location has been here a super long time. But yeah, where's the one over here? I gotta remember. Yeah, it's right here on the other side of this gazebo. So if you just go right here to the gazebo, you can find it on the west side, right over here, right out in the open. All of these are pretty much out in the open. So yeah, there is the one at Pleasant Park, as you can see. Now then, moving on, you just need to keep going around in the circle. Now most of these are at named locations, but for some reason this next one is not at a named location. Or actually no, that's the next one. I almost forgot the one. There's one over here at Junction. So gliding on over there, as we can see, heading into Junction, just head towards the main building, and as you can tell, there is one right near this truck right here. And also keep a lookout for the balloons if you want to look for those as well, because every single one of these birthday cakes has a bunch of balloons around it, and that's an easy way to, you know, locate these. But yeah, there is the one at Junction right in front of the building. So then after that, this is the one where, you know, it's not at a named location. Again, most of these are. I think this is the only one that is not at a named location, and it is not at Snobby Shores, but it is close to it at the Viking Village on top of this hill right here. So if we go up into the Viking Village, as you can see, go to this bigger building up here, and there is a birthday cake right out in front of it for you to dance in front of. Very easy to get and very easy to find. So that is a great location to maybe land at first because it is higher up, and then move on to some of the other ones. But yeah, that's a good one right there. Now then, moving on to the next one, there isn't actually like any, I'm pretty sure, in the snow biome. And actually, before we get into the next one, guys, if you haven't yet, be sure to hit that subscribe button down below, especially with season 10 just around the corner. I'm going to be helping you guys out with a bunch of the challenges, so be sure to do that if you haven't yet. But getting into the next one right here, so moving over here, as you can see, this is another one that's fairly easy to find, but again, there's like none in the iceberg biome, I'm pretty sure. So don't even head over there, head right to this location. It's fairly far from the Viking Village, but if you head in a straight line, you should be able to get here fairly easily, and then you can dance in front of this one right there. Now then, after that, again, they're fairly far from each other because this next one is all the way over at Fatal Fields. If we keep on going over there, you know, you've got the crops out front, and then the big barn, and then the main building right here, the main house. But in between those is another birthday cake that you can find and dance in front of to get more of this challenge done. Again, these locations are fairly far away from each other, and I think there might only be 10. If it's similar to last year, there were only 10, but I'm not 100% sure if there are only 10 this time. Either way, though, it doesn't really matter because I'm showing you 10 of the locations. The next one is near Paradise Palms. It is not inside of Paradise Palms. You actually want to go to the east of it, sort of towards John Wick's house over here, and then you will find a birthday cake up near these solar panels, and as you can tell, it is right there. And that's a good one to find. It's right out in the open, and yeah, it's right there next to these solar panels again. But keeping it going here, moving around, this next one is actually pretty close to that last one, but it is at the racetrack, and I guess this is another unnamed location that has a birthday cake at it. But the racetrack racetrack has one right on top of this hill. So yeah, land at the racetrack, go to this one on top of the hill, and that's another one done. Now after that then, I think we have one more to go over, and this one is in the center of the map. So we just did a big circle around, and then for the final one going into the center of the map, or sort of close to it, it is at Salty Springs. So heading into Salty Springs, as we can see it in the distance right there. There it is, right out in the open again. Very easy to find and very easy to grab. So there you guys have it. That is the final location for the birthday cakes, and that will unlock you, I think, the music pack that you can unlock for this event. And then after that, guys, let's start to get into it with the other challenges. And you know what? Let's just go through them in order because they are fairly straightforward. This first one is play matches. Then next we have Outlast Opponents, and also how to gain health or shield from birthday cake. I'll show you how to do that. But first of all, play matches. This one unlocks you the frosted wrap, I think it's called. It might be called something else, but I'm pretty sure it's that. Either way though, it's a cool wrap, so might as well go after it. But yeah, play matches is super simple, so we're pretty much going to skip this one. The only tip that there is to not worry about it until the very end, because basically if you're going for the other challenges, you're bound to get close to 10 matches anyways, so it's not even worth worrying about. You're going to probably get it done without even thinking about it. Now with that one out of the way, let's talk about the next one, which is to Outlast Opponents. This one is a little bit tougher, but it's fairly similar to the play matches one. And for this one, you get a specific spray. I'm not exactly sure what it's called, or actually it is the this many, that is the name of the spray. And as you can see, it is a little cake with a 2 on top for the second birthday of Fortnite. Pretty cool right there. But yeah, as it says, Outlast Opponents, obviously the best way to go about doing this one is to not be in something like Team Rumble, because Team Rumble only counts, I'm pretty sure, 20 people max, because I think that's around where the max limit for the enemy team is. So it's going to take a lot of Team Rumble games to get this challenge done. So I would instead recommend solo, which means that you may want to do your other challenges like visiting the birthday cakes in solo instead of Team Rumble, just so you can work towards this one a little bit faster. So again, something to keep in mind, but Team Rumble makes it like really hard to get this challenge done because of that cap on how many enemies there are. But yeah, again, it's pretty similar to the play matches one, because if you are doing those other challenges in solo, you're probably going to Outlast Opponents anyways without even trying to, so it saves you even more time and stuff like that. But let's get into it with the final challenge for these birthday challenges, and then we'll also talk about that like cake item. But basically this one is to gain health or shield from birthday cake. Now I'm pretty sure that this one is fairly straightforward as well. However, you might want to do it as you're going for the dance in front of different birthday cakes, because I'm pretty sure that the little cake things that you need to pick up show up around those. So correct me if I'm wrong. If that changes at all, I will leave an update down below in the pinned comment, as I always do, if for whatever reason Epic Games changes something with the challenge. But yeah, I'm pretty sure you just go up to those and use those. So again, you can save time by going for this challenge when you're also going for the dance in front of different birthday cakes challenge, and that will unlock the little emoticon, which is the birthday cupcake, which is obviously a cupcake with the 2 on top of it. Little emoticon, nothing crazy, but you know, it's something to unlock. And then that all together with all of the other challenges unlocks you the super cool birthday slice pickaxe, which I like quite a bit. It's definitely a cool one and a fun reward for, you know, this second birthday of Fortnite. But then after that, guys, keeping it going here with another thing I want to go over. There is this birthday cake back bling. I'm not exactly sure what the name of it is, but I'm pretty sure you get it by gifting it to a friend or being gifted by a friend. So something to keep in mind right there. But as you can see, it's like a different colored version of the original one from the first birthday. As you can see right here, here it is on screen. I happened to get it last season. I remember that challenge was a lot of fun as well. It was mainly the dance in front of birthday cakes again, but I helped you guys with that one out as well. And it's already been a year of helping you guys out with challenges. Crazy how it's been like a year. I'm getting off track though, getting a little sentimental. But yeah, it's basically, you know, an updated version for the second birthday, different colors, but it's basically the same thing as I can tell. Now again, I'm pretty sure you get it by gifting it to a friend. It should be in the item shop from what I've heard. I think that's what they said in like the update news page for this. But again, if anything with that changes, simply check the pinned comment down below for updates. But then moving on here, guys, to a little bit of extra update news and stuff like that. This doesn't have to do with like all of the crazy events. I'm sure you guys have seen my videos on stuff like that. And don't worry, got more stuff coming up. I mean, the season is almost coming to an end. For sure, we're going to talk a bit more about season 10. But I wanted to talk about all of these special changes for this event, and also like how long it's going to last, how long you have to do these challenges and things like that, because we did get a specific date that as of right now is accurate. As you guys know, they sometimes change the dates, but as of right now, it should be accurate. So yeah, let's get into these changes and stuff like that. Basically though, the first of which is obviously, you know, well, the more obvious change. That is that the battle bus has changed, and that has been changed for a while. So, you know, the battle bus is, I'm pretty sure, the same battle bus. Maybe it's slightly updated from last birthday event for Fortnite, but it's got these special balloons and banners and stuff. Definitely pretty interesting right there. And also the best best music, the best bus music for sure, in my opinion. The Birthday Fortnite remix, which is always just perfect. I love that one so much. On top of that, they said that the supply drops are also getting changed up. I believe they're pretty similar to what the battle bus looks like, but in the form of, you know, a supply drop. So that's pretty cool to see. Also, it's actually probably pretty similar to the holiday ones that we had before. I haven't quite seen one in game yet, so that's why I'm just assuming. Then on top of that, you also have the presents, the birthday presents, which, as you guys know or may have seen, they are these things right here. So pretty nice. They're probably pretty similar to those holiday presents that we had during the holiday event that had like loot in them. Again, I haven't quite been able to pick these up yet in game, but that's what I'm assuming they're like. If they're slightly different, I'm sorry about that, but those are in the game as well. So I'm pretty sure those are all of the special changes for this birthday event. And then speaking of the how long this event is going to last, they said in an article about this event, they said, time flies when you're having fun. 2 years, in fact. The Fortnite birthday celebration kicks off this week starting Thursday, July 25th, which obviously is today, and runs until Wednesday, July 31st. So there you guys go, July 31st. We're not sure about the exact time, so something to keep in mind. Maybe get your challenges done a little bit before the 31st, just to be on the safe side, but that's also leading right up to the end of season 9. I almost forgot what season we were on for a sec, but yeah, end of season 9 leading into season 10. That's probably more so proof that the season 9 will end at the end of the 31st, you know, late on the 31st, and then we'll see season 10 on Thursday, most likely, you know, Thursday the 1st of August. So that's more than likely what we can expect for that. So yeah, guys, but anyways, that is going to be it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, be sure to hit that subscribe button down below if you are new to the channel for more videos like this, challenge guides, fun videos coming out, especially in season 10. And you can check out some of my previous videos here, such as on the left, going over how Risky Reels is likely to return, and then on the right, another fun video. But other than that, guys, I hope you enjoyed today's video, and I will see you in the next one.